Okay, good evening and welcome back to the show. Today is the 2nd of October, one day after the launch day. Anyway, so a quick a quick look into how our day looked like. Well, yesterday, let me say this morning at around 2:04, around 2 a.m. We finished setting up the payment process in the app. So prior to the launch, I had not one of the things that I had not yet finished it was with the payment. So how the payments were going to be made. Mostly because I didn't have time and I had not yet actually decided on the price that people would pay. So I took my time yesterday, and I did that, and I can say that it's working. So I did that. Just that it took me so much time, so much time. Like it took me so much time to the point I was forced to sleep. I was forced to sleep by 3 a.m. No, by 4:30 a.m. So I think that was the only drawback. But so far so good. Today one person contacted us, a third year medical student, by 7 a.m. So we discussed a bit. And I think one of the skills that I don't yet have is this sales skills. This sales. Yeah. So that was something like I would really need to work on. I would really need to correct. And one of the other things I also need to correct is my time management. I cannot waste time on a client or somebody that doesn't want to buy the app and give advice like that. Yeah. So for the next ones, I will try to be really brief and straight to the point into what the person can get or not. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's really hard, but it's something that I really need to try out. And I had some reflection. Yeah, so for me, the way I'm thinking about the app or I'm thinking about the price, it's good to remember that I'm actually in the 5th year and my goals are different and everything is different. So maybe the way I'm seeing it is not the way others are seeing it. Like, well, just imagine that you are used to a system where most people buy questions or use questions only towards the test time. And up to now, we don't yet know when the test is going to be. Or classes have not been fully effective. So just imagine that kind of system. And I really understand them. And I don't know, most people think that, and one thing that I found out is that most people think that there were no answers in my quiz. I think one thing that I would have done different was actually make a good flyer. Just that I think that maybe I thought that we will resume school since last some weeks back, so that's why. Like if I had known that okay we would resume school maybe this week or next week, I would have really done so many things in a very different way. Most of the things that I was doing were I think the essential things that I didn't want to do during my school time because I knew that those things would take so much time. But I will have wrote a much more detailed flyer to explain everything there. But right now, what I'm trying to bet on is the quality of every question. Because so far, I'm really sure that the quality is there. It's really, really there. And one other thing I need to work on is procrastination. You know, people don't just buy things like that. Like if I am not a role model to people, then how would they buy or how would I be able to inspire them? Yes, and I've seen that these last few days I've been really short of that. So one of the things I want to do is to actually improve up, upon that and see how I can really better myself. Yeah, so that's it for that particular part. Honestly, the marketing is not really easy. I've been struggling to answer questions consistently, like the short cases and the other questions. But I think that now that I have less mental struggles, that I can actually do that. And the other problem I have is that I told you guys that some of the questions they are mentally taxing, so I really need to be in the zone. But from this night and from tomorrow, I want to see how to improve. I had even planned to sleep now, but knowing myself, if I sleep now, I might only end up getting up back tomorrow. And one of the things I will also try to buy maybe is a Wi-Fi and internet connection. It's because sometimes you want to work, but the connection either is slow or it's just disturbing you. So that's one of the things that I will try to fix. Yes, it's not easy. I know it's not easy, but I want to keep trying and really pushing myself towards my limits and every other thing. I want to keep trying and trying and trying and trying. Yeah, so that's what I'm really going to do. Currently now I'm trying to write my list for school. I was supposed to do that since last week, but procrastination. Procrastination. Yeah. So in summary for today, the new goals I'm setting myself is that I will try to see how I can okay how I can read something and then test myself on what I read. So anyway, see you guys tomorrow.